to understand that we're talking about our survival and nothing else.
2 years later, the party started the People's Free Medical Clinics to address systemic discrimination against blacks in hospitals and private medical practices. Because while discrimination was illegal, there was no enforcement. By 1970, all Black Panther chapters across the country were required to establish clinics. Trusted volunteer professionals staffed the free clinics and also trained community members as lab technicians, patient advocates, and community healthcare workers. The clinics primarily provided first aid and basic services such as childhood vaccinations and screenings with a later focus on sickle cell anemia, leading the U.S. Congress to pass the National Sickle Cell Anemia Control Act of 1972. By 1975, most of the clinics were shuttered due to years of intense scrutiny from government agencies. And that's a fact. I'm Big Sue on the Black Information Network.
105.3 FM, WNOH Windsor, Norfolk, the Black Information Network.
VINNewsNorfolk.com on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at VIN News Norfolk. Tell your smart device to play Norfolk's VIN 105.3 on.
I'm Vanessa Tyler.
And I'm Mike Stevens on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
Capturing the headlines of the nation, the case of missing New York resident 22-year-old Gabby Petito, whose body sadly appears to have been found after a road trip with her boyfriend Brian Laundrie, who is missing. Sounds similar to a black 26-year-old who also went on a road trip with her boyfriend, who also appears missing. But Loretta King, the mother of 26-year-old Destiny Smothers, says she's not getting any of the attention. And in the months since her daughter Destiny was found dead and decomposing in the trunk of her car in Queens, New York, she says she has not gotten one phone call from the NYPD. Destiny and her longtime boyfriend share 2 children, and the mother says the relationship was abusive. Back before Destiny's body was found, the family says the boyfriend pretended to look for her back in March. Destiny's cousin says he took her on a wild goose chase.
He actually got in my car and took me where he said she jumped out in Astoria. He took me and my family. He sat in my back seat behind me. I don't understand how he did that.
Now Destiny's mother says the boyfriend, identified as Kareem Flake, is missing. Although police say they are still investigating, she says cops are letting